What have we here? Packers, Bears, Sunday Night Football. Lambeau Field. It's all setting up to be a good one today, folks. Sunday Night Football, Packers and Bears, Rodgers and Khalil Mack, my boy Alan Lazard back in full swing. Packers also get back Kevin King today. Let's get ready to go, boys. Gonna do what I do. I believe the Bears rolling with Trubisky tonight. Ooh. It is, in fact, Trubisky tonight. Trubisky and Rodgers, Packers and Bears, Lambeau Field, Sunday Night Football. Does it get any better than this? The answer is no. No, it doesn't get any better than this. Al and Chris, it might get better than that, but not by much. Because contrary to what everybody else says, I actually like Al and Chris. They make it entertaining. Dang right. Okay, but actually, though, no, we didn't become best friends with the Bears. But this little preview here was very interesting. It was talking about like the Packers have had like quarterbacks and offenses galore the last 2 decades, and Chicago is always known for defense and their linebackers and everything, and how if you combine them, we would make this ultimate Midwest team that would be unstoppable. And I've actually proposed that scenario because I think it's true. Wait, Michelle Tafoya's not on the sideline? Bro, give me Michelle Tafoya, dude. Come on. That's why we're all here. Michelle Tafoya, dude. Best sideline reporter ever. Packers lose yet another coin flip, dropping to 3-8 on coin flips. So Aaron Rodgers and the Packers will get the ball first to start the game. Bears will kick it away. And the Packers will have their chance to go score on their first drive for the 10th or 9th time in 11 games. They're currently 8 for 10, missing an opening touchdown against Jacksonville and last week against Indianapolis. Tyler Irvin still inactive, so Darius Shepard will return the kick. But he will let it go into the end zone as we started off with a touchback on Sunday Night Football. I just realized it's not even Al and Chris because they were like prepped for the Thursday night game. So it's Tony Dungy, and Mike Tirico, which I'm not going to be upset with. So that's a solid duo right there. Rodgers will start the game under center, 2 receivers left, 1 right. And they motion Valdes-Scantling. They run a play fake. Quick screen to Mercedes Lewis left side across the 30, spinning for first down across the 35 to the 36. He's brought down by Nichols. Mercedes Lewis with the first reception of the game. Dang right, Aaron Jones and Davante Adams are healthy. But I'm more concerned about that guy wearing 13 on the outside, Allen Lazard. Also, you'll have to excuse me. I do have the sniffles. Rodgers in the gun, straight drop, looking left side. Now under pressure, steps up, dumps underneath, but he's incomplete for Aaron Jones. Rodgers under duress. Could not get it to Aaron Jones underneath, and it's 2nd and 10 Green Bay. Matt LaFleur has not lost back-to-back games as the Packers head coach. 20-6 in his career. Rodgers under center, 2nd and 10. Give is to Jones up the middle across the 40-45. First down to midfield, and the Packers running back Aaron Jones picks up a first down to midfield. It was a great job in the A-gap by Corey Linsley and Lucas Patrick. Of course, the Bears missing Akeem Hicks, so the Packers attacking that interior run game. A good block also by Robert Tonyan to seal off Khalil Mack to Sean Gibson on the tackle. Packers with the ball at midfield, 1st and 10, 2 receivers left, 1 right. Rodgers under center, Aaron Jones in the backfield. Valdes-Scantling in motion. Quick pitch to Jones running left. Not a lot of room on the outside, and he'll get knocked out of bounds by Buster Skrine after a pickup of 1. Good Lord. The Bears linebackers are so good. Khalil Mack, Roquan Smith, Danny Trevathan. Good Lord. Rodgers play fake to Jones. Now rolls out to his right, finds Tonyan. Another short pickup, 2, maybe 3, and it'll be the first 3rd down of the game for the Packers offense. It'll be 3rd and about 6. Now make it 3rd and 7. Rodgers in the gun. 3 receivers left, 2 right as Jones motions out of the backfield to the left side. Rodgers in the gun on 3rd and 7 from the Bears 47. Rodgers underneath, finds Lazard. Jumps, hurdles a defender, or dives over a defender, for a first down. That's Lazard's first reception of the game. And Rodgers goes to his go-to man on 3rd down, and Lazard picks it up over the middle. Very smart by Lazard. Does a nice front flip dive to pick up the first down, knowing exactly where that marker is, knowing he was going to be short, making a man miss. Rodgers in the gun. 1 receiver left, 2 to the right. Aaron Jones in the backfield. Allen Lazard motions. Rodgers looking his direction, finds him quick left side. Inside the 35, he'll dive to the 34, and he's down there. It'll be a 2nd down for Green Bay. Lazard on the reception. 2nd and 5 after the quick pass to Lazard. Equanimeous St. Brown in the game for the first time. Rodgers under center. Aaron Jones in the backfield. They'll give it to him running up the middle inside the 30 and tackled down to the 25. Buster Screen on the stop, but Aaron Jones picks up the first down. 10:48 to go here in the first quarter. Clock is running, tied at 0. Packers on the move with the first possession of the game. Corey Linsley and Lucas Patrick again opening up the hole right up the A-gap. Again, the Bears without Akeem Hicks. The Packers attacking up the middle early, recognizing that weakness for the Bears tonight. Rodgers in the gun on 1st and 10 from the 25. Valdes-Scantling in motion. Give is to Jones. Cuts left inside the 20. And he gets spun down after a pickup of 8 down to the 17. Packers in the red zone. Packers moving the ball very effectively. Have only had 1 third down. They pick up to Allen Lazard. It'll be 2nd and 2. Very efficient drive here from Aaron Rodgers and the Packers offense. Nathaniel Hackett, the offensive coordinator, they're showing here in the booth. Rodgers under center, 1 receiver each side, 2 tight ends of the game. Aaron Jones in the backfield. They'll give it to him running left, right at the marker left side. He's going to be about a half yard short. It'll be 3rd and inches there. Third and inches, just outside the 15-yard line. Rodgers under center. Jamal Williams in the game for the first time. The give is to Williams up the middle, and he fights forward for the first down close to the 12-yard line. Easily picks it up the middle. Packers using everybody in motion. A lot of movement going on in the Packers backfield. Middle of the field open again. Akeem Hicks out. Bears clearly missing him already. Packers able to get to that second level very easily so far. Ball at the 12-yard line. Jamal Williams in the game. Rodgers under center. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Give is to Williams running right behind the 2 receivers, but not much doing. Brent Urban on the stop, and a little bit of jostling going on. Fuller and Valdes-Scantling. A little bit of shuffling going on. But that's to be expected. Packers-Bears. Oldest rivalry and the best rivalry in football. Second and 10 after the no gain rush by Williams. 3 receivers left, 2 to the right as Aaron Jones motions left. Rodgers quick over the middle, and his receiver Adams slipped at the 5. And it'll be 3rd and 10 for Green Bay right outside the 10-yard line. Adams was in the slot. He was against Buster Screen, and he had him, and he just slips in the break, and that's a rip. Packers will go shotgun again here on 3rd and 10. Aaron Jones to Rodgers' right. 2 receivers each side. Rodgers takes a snap. Bears rush 3. Rodgers all day to throw. Pumps. Still all day to throw. Looking back of the end zone. He's got Davante Adams. Touchdown in the back of the end zone. Davante Adams goes up and gets it in the back of the end zone, and the Packers jump up 6-0. 6 games in a row now with a Davante Adams touchdown for Green Bay as they go 14 plays in the opening drive and get on the board first. Six seconds snap to pass, and Davante Adams goes up and gets it. 6-0 Packers. Mason Crosby's extra point pending. That is Davante Adams' 500th catch as a Packer, and it goes for 6. Who'da thunk? Great job by the offensive line to give Rodgers all day. Mason Crosby, snap good, hold down. Mason Crosby's extra point goes wide right. That is his second extra point miss of the season. But the Packers on the board first, 6-0. Rodgers to Adams on the first drive of the game. Packers with an excellent first drive to start the game. Capped off by Davante Adams, I believe 11th touchdown of the season, 6th game in a row with one. I'm seeing on Twitter, Davante Adams becomes the 5th Packers player with 500 career catches. The other 4 Packers greats in their own right, Donald Driver, Sterling Sharp, Jordy Nelson, and James Lofton, the other 4. It's Mason Crosby's second missed extra point of the season, has not missed a field goal yet. He's 12 for 12 on field goals. I believe he's now 34 of 36 on extra points, or 35 of 37, I think, something like that. He's 35 of 37 on extra points and 13 of 13 on field goals. Crosby will squib it here on the kickoff. It gets down to the 20. It's picked up at the 16 and up to across the 30. Harris, the backup tight end, gets it out to the 32. And honestly, the Packers kicking away from Cordero Patterson. Honestly, I'm okay with that. Packers special teams has not been all that great lately. So Cordero Patterson returning a kick on you, not something you want with a struggling special teams. Trubisky in the game. First play is a play action rollout to the right. He finds Allen Robinson for a short gain, dragged out of bounds by Amos. I will say the good thing about the Packers and the Bears game, I don't have to look at my phone to figure out all of the players, just some of them. David Montgomery, good to have him back for the Chicago Bears. He missed the end of the game a while ago because of concussion. Trubisky, give to Montgomery up the middle across the 40, 45, 50, and he's got room to run inside the 30, 25, 20, and tackled down Jair Alexander at the 8-yard line. David Montgomery, I am very conflicted by that. David Montgomery brings the Bears into the red zone, a pickup of 57. just wide open lane up the middle. Christian Kirksey, a bad angle, fought off Jair Alexander, and then finally dragged down by Alexander and King at the 8-yard line. It's the longest rush of David Montgomery's career, 57 yards down to the 8. They'll give it to him again running left, and this time, not a lot doing. Christian Kirksey in the backfield. It'll be a loss of 1, I believe, on that play. Mitch Trubisky in the gun, 2 receivers left, 1 right. David Montgomery to his right. Trubisky drops, throws, and it's caught and juggled and dropped into the end zone. I believe that'll be ruled incomplete, but they do call it a touchback. They do call it a touchback. I do not think that was a catch, but they did rule it a fumble. That was Cole Kmet on the reception. Makes the grab, starts to turn. I don't think he's got it. I don't think he's got it. I think this is going to be incomplete. As much as I would love it to be a touchback and a fumble, but they do call it incomplete. I think that's the right call. I think that's the right call. I would not challenge this if I'm LaFleur. Don't challenge this. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't challenge this, LaFleur. Don't challenge this, LaFleur. Please don't challenge this. Please don't challenge this, LaFleur. Trubisky in the gun, 2 receivers left, 3 right. Empty set. Trubisky takes snap. Looking back corner. It's broken up at the end of the play. Raven Green and Kevin King. He was looking for Robinson in the back of the end zone, and he had it. But as he goes to the ground, Kevin King and Raven Green break it up. If you want, Allen Robinson on Raven Green, and Raven made an excellent play to get his hand in there. And then Kevin King comes in last minute, fights with it, breaks it up. Robinson never has control of it. That'll be another incomplete pass. And the Bears will kick a field goal. A 27-yarder here for Cairo Santos, right in the middle of the field. Snap good, hold down, kick is good. And after David Montgomery puts 57 yards on the ground, the Bears have to settle for 3, and it's 6-3 Green Bay in the first quarter. Very good stand there from the defense after the David Montgomery run. So 11 touchdowns in 9 games for Davante Adams, by the way. And he hasn't even played all 11. He's played like 9.5. If those first two drives were any indication, we're in for a banger of a game tonight. Cairo Santos boots it away. Darius Shepard makes the grab on the line drive kick, a couple yards deep, and that's Malik Taylor, excuse me. That was Malik Taylor back to return that kick, actually. Made the grab on the line drive kick. Mm-hmm. Packers 1st and 10 at the 25. Currently holding a 6-3 lead after a touchdown to Davante Adams and a missed extra point by Crosby. 2 receivers left, 3 right for Rodgers. An empty set, looking quick left side. Adams makes a move on Buster Screen across the 30 and pushed out of bounds close to the 33. Maybe a pickup of 7-ish, give or take an inch or two. 2nd and 2. Ooh, they gave him the 33. Second and 2 now for Green Bay, as we are now under 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. 1 receiver left, 2 to the right. Aaron Jones the back as Rodgers is under center. Give to Jones up the middle. Fights forward for a first down. Picks up about 3 on the play out to the 36. First down at Green Bay there. Packers with a few fans in the stands tonight. I think I saw on Twitter they allowed 300 just to go through all the protocol and everything at the stadium to make sure they knew what they were doing. So 1st and 10 Packers at the 36-yard line. Empty set for Rodgers. 2 receivers left, 3 right. Play clock down to 1. He snaps it right as it expires. Rodgers straight drop looking right. Now looks over the middle. Goes over the middle to Equanimeous St. Brown. Makes a man miss across the 50 and dives forward to the 48-yard line. They'll mark him at the 49. Equanimeous St. Brown with his first reception of the game. And that'll be another first down for Green Bay out across midfield into Bears territory for the second time today. He was working on a Buster Screen, came across the middle and picked up a nice chunky yardage. Another empty set here for Green Bay. 2 receivers left, 3 right. Packers going empty set early and often today. Rodgers straight drop, looks deep right side. He's looking for St. Brown again, and it's overthrown, incomplete. Buster Screen in coverage. Good coverage from him for the first time in forever. Oh, we get a roughing the passer call. 15 yards and an automatic first down. That's on Nicholas out of Delaware. Come on. That's not roughing the passer. They got him with the hand hitting the helmet. And you could hear on the audio, it was Aaron Rodgers saying, "I didn't ask for it." That's a really bad call. That's a really bad call. But the Packers will get it now at the Bears 34 off the penalty. Rodgers under center. Give to Jamal Williams, the back. Fights inside the 30 to the 29. Kept the feet churning. That's just such a stupid rule. He is very obviously going to try to stop the arm of the quarterback. Very good chop block there by Al Lazard, by the way. Cut block on that run by Jamal Williams. 2nd and 5 now at the Bears 29-yard line. Jamal Williams is the back. They pitch it to him running left, and Jamal Williams, not a lot of room, but fights forward and picks up a yard. Nichols was in the backfield and really should have had a big tackle for loss for Chicago, but Jamal Williams fights forward. Picks up a yard. It'll be 3rd and 4. But yeah, when the defender's going up to clearly try to knock down the ball or stop the quarterback's arm, if he incidentally goes like this and touches the quarterback's helmet, I don't see why that's a penalty. It's just a stupid rule. It is the rule, but it's a stupid rule. 3rd and 4 here from the 28-yard line of Chicago. Packers go empty set again. 3 receivers right, 2 left. Rodgers looking left now, rolls to his right. He's got room to run if he wants it. He pumps at the 30, slides down at the 18-yard line. He'll pick up the first down. Aaron Rodgers on the scramble, right side, picks up the first down, and we have an injured Packers player, and that's Corey Linsley, the center. And that is not a player the Packers can afford to lose. I believe the number 1 rated center by Pro Football Focus, and that is a big loss for the Packers if he cannot go. It looked like he was kind of grabbing behind his left leg, maybe a hamstring. Looked like maybe he was grabbing his left hamstring. So hopefully Corey Linsley all right. I would imagine that the Packers will move Elgton Jenkins back to center like they did last week when Corey Linsley came out of the game with a back injury. I imagine they will do the same thing. Hopefully Corey Linsley will be all right. It looked like again he was grabbing his left hamstring. I believe Corey Linsley is the number 1 rated center on Pro Football Focus. He's had an absolutely phenomenal year. He's been really, really good for the Packers for a number of years. It's a guy that the Packers cannot afford to lose up front. I imagine they'll move Elgton Jenkins to center, and they'll bring in John Runyon to play guard, left guard. If I had to guess, that's what they would do. Packers back in the red zone off the Aaron Rodgers run, but Corey Linsley hurt, and we are in a timeout. Packers have moved the ball. Packers have moved the ball very, very efficiently so far, both on the ground and through the air. I believe Rodgers has 1 incompletion, and there was a roughing the passer call on it. So I believe Rodgers is still perfect today. Oh, no, he missed Aaron Jones earlier. David Bakhtiari blocked with a pancake into Corey Linsley. And Elgton Jenkins is at center. Aaron Jones the give. And picks up 3 close to the 15-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 7. So Elton Jenkins back at center for the Packers after Corey Linsley limped off the field with what I'm going to assume is a left hamstring injury. Rodgers under center, one receiver each side. Looks over the middle. He's got Adams inside the 10, makes a cut at the 7, and he'll be wrapped up at the 5 by Eddie Jackson. First and goal, Packers inside the 10, down to the 5. And that should bring us to the end of the end of the first quarter. The Packers do not have to snap it again. Whether or not they do, we will see here. But the Packers have first and goal at the 5. As we approach the end of the first quarter, it doesn't seem like they're going to snap it here. Corey Linsley, I'm seeing on Twitter, Corey Linsley being carted to the locker room. And the Packers will not snap it here to end the first quarter. We go to the end of the first, 6-3 Packers, and they are driving inside the 10 again, first and goal, when we come back for the second quarter. End of the first, 6-3. Packers have moved the ball very efficiently. They were able to bend and not break after giving up a 57-yard run to David Montgomery on the Bears' second play. First play was a little quick pass to Robinson. On the Bears' second play, David Montgomery took it 57 yards down to the Packers' 8. But the Packers defense stood strong in the red zone, held the Bears to a 27-yard field goal. Packers pretty well dominated the first quarter. 130 yards to the Bears, 59. Time of possession was 12:52 to 2:08 for the Bears. Packers just completely dominated. 4 for 4 on third down. Bears 0 for 1. First downs, Packers had 11. The Bears had 1. Just a really dominant first quarter. And Packers looking for another touchdown here on their second drive of the game into the second quarter. Ball at the 5, first and goal. Yeah, we get it, Lowe's. You sponsor the NFL. Let's get back to the game. Come on. Signs everywhere, the signs. First and goal, Packers at the 5. Now moving right to left. Rodgers under center. Play action to Aaron Jones. Rolling to his left. He's looking Marcedes Lewis, and he's got him at the goal line. Touchdown. Big dog, Marcedes Lewis. Packers, 12-3 over Chicago. Another 75-play scoring drive. This one, 9 plays. The previous drive, 14 plays. Aaron Rodgers, play action, rolling to his left. Marcedes Lewis, a great release. Perfect timing. And big dog punches it in. Mason Crosby's extra point this time is good. And it'll be 13-3 Packers 5 seconds into the second quarter. And the Bears offense will be coming back out looking to close the gap. Rodgers to Mercedes Lewis for the Packers' second touchdown of the half, second touchdown of the game. Rodgers' second touchdown of the game. First one was to Davante Adams. So I mentioned it very quickly there before that touchdown. The Packers were playing signs, they said, on the broadcast. And earlier this week, Rodgers was asking for some of the old classics like Roll Out the Barrel and Signs. So it sounds like Packers were listening as Crosby kicks it off. Cordero Patterson takes it 2 yards deep on the far sideline. He's met at the 20-yard line by Oren Burks, and then the rest of the Packers special team meets him there, and the Bears will take over from their own 20. I'm seeing Mike Clements covers the Packers for Sirius XM NFL Radio, says that Corey Linsley is questionable with a knee injury. Trubisky in the gun, play fake to Patterson, rolls to his left, quick dump off to Cole Kmet. Across the 25, cut down by Kevin King, picks up 8 on the play. Rob Demovsky, Packers ESPN reporter, also saying Corey Linsley has a knee and is questionable. So hopefully nothing serious for Packers center Corey Linsley. Another quick play fake. Trubisky over the middle. He's got his man wide open. Robinson out close to midfield. Touchdown by Adrian Amos, close to midfield. Looked like zone coverage, and Robinson just sat down in the middle of the zone. Trubisky got the ball there, but it was wobbly. This time the give is to Patterson running left, gets to the outside, shoved out of bounds by Adrian Amos. Pickup of 5. There's a flag down. The Packers defense is making the Bears offense look very good. As we have a hold against the Bears, it's on number 11, Darnell Mooney, the rookie wide receiver for the Bears. But 1st and 20 now, back at their own 41-yard line for Chicago. They got Kenny Clark to jump offside, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty against the Packers. It'll be 1st and 15. So 1st and 15 now for the Bears at their own 46, 5 wide for Trubisky. Goes quick left side. He's got Robinson again for a first down inside the Packers 40. And Allen Robinson with his second big catch of the game. 1st and 10, Chicago inside the Packers 40. Bears moving the ball again on this drive. Although they didn't really move the ball on the first drive. They just got a big run from David Montgomery. Trubisky under center in the eye. 2 receivers right, none left. Trubisky play fake to Montgomery. Looking deep. He's going to air it out deep right sideline. And it's intercepted, Darnell Savage. He was looking for Mooney in the end zone, and Darnell Savage picked him off. So that means that in my fantasy league, all three of my defensive players got a pick today, or this week, I guess, because Montez Sweat got one on Thursday. Darnell Savage's first pick of the season. And the Packers have the ball back. Trubisky aired it out looking for Mooney. He was double covered. It was Chandon Sullivan and Darnell Savage were both stride for stride with him. That was a great play by Savage. Nice over the shoulder pick right out in front of him. Trubisky was throwing to Savage. That'd have been a hell of a throw. But he wasn't looking for Savage. He was looking for Mooney. And Savage ran the route for him. Well, all three of my defensive players in one league got a pick. In the other league, I'm just dead. There's no saving my other league. But yeah, I had Montez Sweat got a pick on Thursday against Dallas, and he actually scored. He had a pick 6. And Eric Kendricks intercepted Teddy Bridgewater today, and Darnell Savage just intercepted Mitch Trubisky. So a good job by that fantasy team. My other fantasy team can go suck a butt. Although it's not entirely their fault. My opponent had Tyreek Hill, so it was basically over from the start. So ball at the 20 for the Packers. Rodgers under center. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Play fake to Jones. Rodgers rolling out to his right. He's going to air it out deep right side. Looking for Adams, and it's incomplete. Eddie Jackson with a good break on the ball. Breaks it up. As I just dropped my football. I am so good, guys. Now it's over there. Darnell Savage. Ooh, Darnell Savage. Man is fast. So 2nd and 10 now from the 20. Rodgers in the gun, 2 receivers right, 1 left. Jamal Williams in the game at back. Rodgers quick far side. He's got Lazard out across the 25, about a yard short of the first down marker. It'll be 3rd and short. And just reporting on the broadcast, Lindsley, of course, questionable to return. I talked about that earlier. Rodgers empty set, 3 receivers left, 2 to the right on 3rd and 1 from the 29-yard line. Rodgers looking left side, comes over the middle. Davante Adams on the slant, and he picks up the first down out to the 36-yard line. Packers now 5 for 5 on 3rd down. Nice route by Davante Adams. What else is new? And Rodgers, a nice little sidearm. Got it to him over the middle. And that's the Packers' 13th first down of the game. to the Bears 4. Rodgers under center. Give to Jamal Williams running right. Cuts up field. Picks up maybe one. Danny Trevathan in on the stop for the Bears. What is up, Talon? Not much going on. Enjoying the Sunday Night Football game. Packers have looked good so far. And, of course, still celebrating that huge Cyclones win on Friday. 2nd and 9 coming for the Packers. 10:30 to go here in the first half. Packers up 13-3. Rodgers under center. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Now Valdes-Scantling in motion. They got the Bears to jump. That was Eddie Jackson. Rodgers goes far side, and Devontae drops it. And Fuller comes up to him and gives him a little trash talk for that. But Rodgers gets Eddie Jackson to jump offside. That was a free play. Offside defense, the right tackle. Hello? Are you good, Clete Blakeman? Hello? So 2nd and 4 now. So 2nd and 4 from their own 42-yard line. Jet sweep to Equanimous St. Brown. Oh, St. Brown. He picks up the first down, but if St. Brown cuts that upfield, he's still running. Instead, he runs right into his blocker, and man, EQ's just got to learn to turn that upfield and use the blocks. Allen's front flip, though, oh, that was impressive. Man got up. Knew exactly where the first down marker was and made sure he got it. But, yeah, that's one where St. Brown's got to turn it upfield. He picked up about 7 or 8, but he could have had a lot more. 1st and 10 at the Packers' own 49-yard line. Quick throw out, Devontae Adams right side. Trying to get the edge on Fuller, but he picks up the first down on the sideline. Way too easy for Green Bay. Keep doing that. Love to see that. It was one of those Packers RPO. Rodgers, a good throw on that quick little screen to Devontae, getting it out in front of him so that he can turn it directly upfield and go. Rodgers play fake rolling left. He throws to Tonyan, who gets cut down after a pickup of about 4. Fuller in on the stop for the Bears. Packers are just killing the clock here in the first half. Packers have run 30 of the 40 total plays in the game. 2nd and 6 here from the Bears 32. Rodgers gives to Jamal Williams up the middle, picks up 2, gets just inside the 30. It'll be 3rd down for the Packers. Ex-Iowa State players looking good tonight? Yeah, 100%. Although I'm a little disappointed they took David Montgomery out basically the entire second drive that the Bears had the ball. They were like, yeah, Cordero Patterson's our running back. Duh. I don't know, man. But yeah, he burst out for 57 his first carry. And Lazard's got a couple big catches already today. Packers with 3rd and 4 from the 30-yard line. Empty set, trips left, 2 to the right. Rodgers takes a snap. Bears bring 5. Rodgers steps up, makes a man miss, fights forward. He'll pick up 2 yards. It'll be 4th and 2. It's the Packers' first failed 3rd down of the night. Packers offense on the field looking like they're going to go for it here on 4th and 2. Rodgers calls timeout with the play clock expiring. And good discipline by Chicago to not jump offside as Rodgers calls timeout. Packers offense stays out on the field. So it looks like they are just going to go for it here. 4th and 2. I might have kicked a field goal, but Rodgers takes a snap, goes over the middle. He's got Tonyan inside the 20, stiff arm to the 15 and dragged out of bounds. Danny Trevathan down to the 14-yard line, and the Packers offense still on the move. All gas, no fucking brakes for the Packers offense. As Big Bob Tonyan stiff arms Danny Trevathan and picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and 10 Packers from the 14-yard line of Chicago, looking to tack on to their already 10-point lead. Rodgers under center. Give to Jones running left. He's got the corner. Hurdles inside the 10 down to the 9-yard line. A pick up a 5. It'll be 2nd and 5 for the Packers there. Ooh, that's a good tackle by Danny Trevathan because Aaron Jones was definitely making Fuller miss. So Danny Trevathan being there stopped the basic touchdown. Ball at the 9 now. Give to Aaron Jones up the middle inside the 5, and he picks up 7 down to the 2. It's 1st and goal, Green Bay. As we hit 5 minutes to go. 1st and goal from the 2. Packers offense is clicking in full gear against this Bears defense. Again, missing Akeem Hicks up the middle, and the Packers are going there early and often here in the first half. Aaron Jones, 9 carries for 50 yards, averaging over 5 a carry. Rodgers in the gun, Jones to his left, 2 receivers left, 1 right. Tonyan in the game at tight end. Devontae Adams in motion. Rodgers flips it middle. Allen Lazard wide open, touchdown Packers. Allen Lazard wide open in the end zone. Allen Lazard as the Packers extend the lead 19-3. Lazard just kind of sat down in the middle of the field, and Rodgers an excellent throw to get it back across his body. He was rolling to his left and had to falling away, throws it back to the middle of the field, and Allen Lazard picks up the touchdown. Crosby's extra point is good. It's 20-3. Green Bay here in the first half. 3 touchdowns, 3 different receivers. Aaron Rodgers finds Allen Lazard this time. Aaron Rodgers has 3 or more touchdown passes now in 5 of his last 6 games. Packers very obviously playing pissed off after last week. That loss in Indy that hurt my soul for a bunch of reasons. But as Talon pointed out, former Cyclones looking good today. Maybe we'll see more David Montgomery on this drive for the Bears. Or maybe we won't, because the Bears don't know what they have in David Montgomery. And they'll just put Cordero Patterson back there. Dun, dun, dun. I want it all. I want it all. I want it now. All right, Chicago. We gonna see David Montgomery or man took his first carry for 57 yards, and he's touched the ball once since then. I want the Vikings to draft Brock Purdy. Are we just going to distribute the Cyclones to the NFC North and just you get one, you get one, you get one, you get one? It's not that I want the Vikings to draft Brock Purdy, because obviously I don't. I much like it when the Packers players go to teams that I can root for. But you know, I wish Brock the best wherever. I'll hope he does good wherever. I certainly think the Vikings, you know, could draft a quarterback whenever that comes to be. Trubisky under center I formation. This time they do give to Montgomery, who fights forward, picks up 3 on the play out to the 28. After Purdy senior, yeah, there you go. There you go. Big brain. Second down after the David Montgomery run. Another thing the Bears should be doing, they need to get David Montgomery involved in the passing game. Second and 7 here, offset eye to the left, 2 receivers left, none right. They will fake it to Montgomery, fake it to Robinson. Mitch Trubisky looks deep middle, and he overthrows Darnell Mooney by, well, a lot. Ooh, Mitch. That was not a good throw. That was not a good throw, Mitch. Keep doing that. I appreciate it when you do more of that. He's looking for Mooney deep, close to midfield, and he missed him by a lot. It's 3rd and 7 here from the 27 or 28. Trubisky takes a snap. Packers rush 4. He looks short middle. He finds Darnell Mooney, who makes Kevin King miss, but Darnell Savage holds him up at the 10. There is a flag down. Darnell Savage made the stop at the 40. It's a holding call on, I believe that's Leno. That is Charles Leno. Rashawn Gary draws the hold on Charles Leno as Gary kind of just bowled him over and Leno dragged him to the ground. He bull rushed Charles Leno right into the ground and Leno dragged him down. So now 3rd and 17 for the Bears. Ball at their own 18. Trubisky in the gun, 3 receivers right, 1 left. Under pressure again, and he's going to get sacked. He lost the football. Preston Smith picks it up inside the 10. He's going to score. Preston Smith! Touchdown, Packers. Preston Smith picks up the loose football, and the Packers score it again. And the D train celebrating in the end zone. That was Rashawn Gary forced the fumble. Or no, that's Zadarius Smith forced it. Crosby on for the extra point. Snap good, hold down. Crosby's kick is up and good, and it's 27-3 Packers. I don't know why they wouldn't feed Montgomery, especially if the Packers have proved they can't stop the. Yeah, I got nothing. Dude. I mean, David Montgomery's a very capable. David Montgomery's a very capable running back, but the Bears don't have an O-line, but the Packers don't have a defense. And I feel like, especially with Trubisky at quarterback, the Bears need to have the run game going to open up the passing game with Trubisky. But yeah. But yeah, I mean, the Packers can't stop anybody on the ground. I mean, I love Kenny Clark, and I love I actually really like our pass rush as much as people complain about how little Preston Smith has done. But I mean, people have been able to run all over the Packers for years now. Hey, Mr. DB. Hey, Ravens 8, how's it going? Sucks having to wait for Ravens versus Schittsburg. 27-3. Oh, man, we are loving it here, Ravens 8. We are having a party here. Packers are becoming my second favorite team in football. I like to hear that, Ravens 8. I like to hear that. Man, I really gotta ball security here. I've been messing with this football all night. Looking like Valdez-Scantling out here dropping the ball. Oh, my bad. Nah, I love MVS, but man, sometimes, sometimes, man. Crosby puts it 8 deep for Cordero Patterson, but of course he's going to bring it out. And this time, Cordero Patterson not doing anything. Will Redmond, my favorite player on the Packers, for those of you that know the stream, on the stop. The problem is the Bears are a team that want to throw the ball first. And they're just not good enough to do that. Like, oh no. Kamal Martin is injured for Green Bay on the kickoff. He's been a huge asset. Huge asset for Green Bay, actually. For as much as I've complained about the Packers run defense, I've really liked Kamal Martin out of Minnesota this year. Bears are my cop, and I have no idea what that is. Hold on, let me figure it out. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. All right. I got the second one. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Rubbish and shit. Trash and shit. Frick. Google Translate. Happy for Preston Smith getting that touchdown though. He's had a pretty letdown year after all of his success last year. At least the Packers have experienced corners. Yeah. I actually really like Kevin King. I know the Packers have gone, or Packers fans, David Montgomery, good hesitation move across the 15, picks up about another 3. Ball comes loose after the play. Forward progress was stopped. Christian Kirksey walks it into the end zone backwards, but forward progress was stopped there. Yeah, Packers fans have gone back and forth on social media and online and everything about Kevin King. But I'm actually a really big fan of Kevin King, corner out of Washington. I think this is his third or fourth year. Trubisky over the middle. There's Montgomery's first reception, and it goes for a first down. I think I should buy a second Packers jersey. I would recommend Allen Lazard if you're going to get one, but might be a little biased on that one. Trubisky takes a shotgun snap, looking left side. He's got his man, Anthony Miller, receiver out of Memphis. And that'll bring us to the 2-minute warning of the first half. Bears trying to do something. They will get the ball to start the third quarter. But trailing by 24. Trailing by 24, they're going to need a little bit more than that. I'm thinking Davante Adams. That'd be a good one too. But yeah, like I was saying, I really want the Packers to keep Kevin King because I really do think Kevin King and Jaire Alexander could be an elite corner duo. My one gripe on Kevin King is that he can't stay healthy. We've seen he's missed games pretty much every year. Yeah, I really do think Kevin King and Jaire Alexander could be a really, really elite corner duo. So I'd love to see him, stay healthy, and I'd love to see us pay him. With us just taking, just signing Bakhtiari and with Rodgers' contract, the chances of us losing at least one of Kevin King and Aaron Jones is very high. And then obviously you have to pay Corey Linsley. Allen Lazard's got to get paid, in my opinion. Yeah, there's a lot of people the Packers have to pay, and it's just a fact that they're probably not going to get all of them. I like Lazard. That's in my options. I mean, I love Allen Lazard, obviously. But just as a football player, I think Allen Lazard is exactly what the Packers want in a receiver opposite Davante Adams. Adams Adams does have the size. You know, he can get up and he can go for a jump ball, but Lazard is just that big physical presence. Um, he's not like Calvin Johnson, but I'm gonna use that comparison. Just go with me on this. He's obviously not as good as Calvin Johnson. But like I feel like he could be something like that. Or he could be like that big, tall, physical threat in the red zone, down the sideline, deep balls. And Davante Adams can be, you know, what he's doing right now, which is that obvious number one guy that can make anybody look stupid on the line of scrimmage, with good hands and all that. Trubisky takes a snap from the shotgun under pressure, steps up in the pocket, and he's got some room to run if he wants it. He does take it across the 40, looking for the sideline, shoved out of bounds by Jaire Alexander, but he does pick up the first down on the near sideline. Good job by Trubisky finding the hole up the middle. Don't look at that. Trubisky looking left side, and he's got his man Darnell Mooney out of bounds. He made a wonderful diving catch far sideline. Great diving catch by Darnell Mooney there. It was close, but I think he got it. Give it to David Montgomery up the middle inside the 40. Plows over Christian Kirksey, picks up close to 10 and close to another Bears first down. Another give to Montgomery up the middle. He'll pick up the first down, not quite to the 30-yard line. Matt Nagy will call their first time out here with a minute 22 to go. Bears on the move, looking for their first touchdown of the game. Pretty biased when you're comparing. Okay, he's not Calvin Johnson. I said that. He's definitely like he's not Calvin Johnson, but he can be like Calvin Johnson. Also, I couldn't think of another like I fully understand that Alan Lazard is not Calvin Johnson. Nor will he probably ever be. But like I said to just go with me on this one. Bears with the ball. 1st and 10 at the Packers 31. Trubisky straight drop. Looks near side. He's got Darnell Mooney inside the 25. Made a man miss, and he's out of bounds at the first down marker. Very close to another Bears first down. Whatever happened to Hakeem Butler? He's currently on the Eagles. He got cut by the Cardinals. He got signed by the Eagles to play tight end. Trubisky play fake, looking near side for Allen Robinson, but throws it low and missed him. What's my favorite sports quote? Favorite sports quote? Probably make sure I get it right here. Mitch Trubisky looks near side. He's got the first down to Ridley. All right. Well, recency bias, I would say when Breece Hall said that it's 5-star culture versus 5-star recruits, because that was phenomenal. Trubisky from the 16 looks near side. He finds David Montgomery, makes Raven Green miss, cuts inside the 10 to the 5, and he's upended inside the 5. 1st and goal, Chicago, with 35 seconds to go. And that's why you get David Montgomery the ball, Chicago. Use your weapons when you have them. Sorry, favorite quote. Winning isn't everything, it's the only thing. I was making sure I got it right. But yeah, it was Henry Sanders, the UCLA Bruins coach. I love that quote. I know it's like such a cop-out quote because like it's something that you hear all the time. But yeah, winning isn't everything, it's the only thing is definitely up there as far as sports quotes. First and goal here. Chicago from the 3. Trubisky in the gun. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Give is to Montgomery. No, Trubisky keeps it on the read option. And I believe that was Tyler Lancaster. Yeah, Tyler Lancaster, not fooled. We want the ball. We're going to score Matt Hasselbeck. All right, that's a good one. That's definitely a good one. Preston Smith and Tyler Lancaster, not fooled at all. Kingsley Kiki also in there on the stop, but yeah, Preston Smith not fooled at all by that read option by Trubisky. Bears used their last time out here with 29 seconds left. 2nd and goal here for the Bears, looking to close the gap on a 27-3 Packers lead in the first half. Fake to Montgomery, and he was looking Allen Robinson on the play fake, and Jair Alexander made sure that had no chance. Green Bay all over the bootleg by Trubisky, and he was looking for Alexander, and Jair Alexander laying the smackdown on Allen Robinson. Make sure that didn't go anywhere. Falls incomplete. 3rd and goal here from the 3-yard line. Bears with the ball. Trubisky in the gun. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Montgomery to Trubisky's right in the gun. Trubisky takes a snap, looks short middle. He was looking for Kmet Kirksey on coverage, and I think they're going to get him for pass interference in the end zone. There is a flag. I believe they're going to get Christian Kirksey for defensive pass interference in the end zone. That is, in fact, the call. So pass interference in the end zone. That'll give the Bears a 1st and goal at the 1. That was Kirksey on Cole Kmet. Kirksey knew exactly where he was going, but he's got that left arm hooked around him. That's a good call. So 1st and goal from the 1, Trubisky in the gun, 2 receivers right. Play fake to Montgomery. Trubisky finds Allen Robinson in the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. As they get on the board, they get into the end zone before the end of the half. Allen Robinson from Mitch Trubisky from 1 yard out, and the Bears cut into the lead, now 27-9 pending the extra point. Cody Parkey on to attempt the extra point. With 19 seconds to go, and the Bears will get the ball first out of half. Kairos Santos extra point is good. It's 27-10. 19 seconds to go here in the half. Packers up 17. Bears with a good drive to end the half. I just want to say once again, David Montgomery snubbed of the end zone. I like the Packers for a lot of reasons, not just your streams. Well, that's good to hear. Love having, we like having everybody in the streams. Packers fans, not Packers fans. Second half game plan, keep the ball the whole 30 minutes. That'd be impressive. David Montgomery has 6 carries for 73 yards, and Mitch Trubisky's thrown the ball 17 times. I get that they're down, but like, again, like I've been saying, I feel like, and I said this when they had Jordan Howard and Tariq Cohen. The Bears need to rely on the run game being strong to free up their receivers, to let their quarterback get space. You know, if they can set up the run with a Jordan Howard, with a Tariq Cohen, who's obviously done for the year with a torn ACL that he suffered like week 1. Yeah, I feel like, especially with a guy like Mitch Trubisky, you need to have a good run game as the ball falls off the tee here for Kairos Santos. I have a ton of Vince Lombardi sign items. Dude, that's awesome. I am super jealous. Super jealous of that. Kairos Santos will squib one here, and Jace Sternberger on the return cuts towards the middle, makes a man miss at the 30. He'll get to the 35 before he's stood up, and the Packers will have 11 seconds and 2 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to do anything. If I know Aaron Rodgers, he'll want to throw this ball 2 or 3 times. But, you know, they'll probably just take a knee here with 11 seconds. But if I know Rodgers, he wants to throw this. Oh, they come out 5 wide. They now motion Jamal Williams to the backfield. 3 receivers right, 1 left. They do give it to Jamal Williams, who picks up about 3. And that'll bring us to the end of the half. Packers leading 27-10 at the end of the first half. Bears will receive the second half kickoff. And now we can go over the early games. Running the ball is all the Vikings seem to want to do. I mean, when you got Dalvin Cook, I mean, it's kind of hard to argue with wanting to run the ball. It's kind of hard to not want to run the ball the whole game when you got Dalvin Cook. All right, let's take a look at some of the early games here. So, my grandpa gave me all of it. Dude, your grandpa's pretty sweet. On Thanksgiving, we had the Texans defeat the Lions because the Lions can't win on Thanksgiving. You know, there's that old Family Guy joke where Brian falls into the lion cage at the zoo. He's like, whoa, guys, it's Thanksgiving. Shouldn't you be in Detroit losing a football game? It's funny because the Lions are not good. We also had the football team knocking off the Dallas Cowboys 41-16. Some questionable play calling from Dallas in that game. And then in the Thanksgiving nightcap, Steelers-Ravens, didn't happen. That game moved to Tuesday night. And then in the early games today, we had the Vikings came back to beat the Panthers. That game was insane. I watched that game today. Vikings and Panthers. That game was all over the place. That game. Kirk Cousins with a hell of a fourth quarter. He went 34 for 45, 307 yards and 3 scores. Dalvin Cook did not have a great game. He also suffered an injury that held him out for a little bit of the game, but he did return. But yeah, that game was all over the place. That was a fun game to watch. We also had the Patriots pull off the upset at home against the Cardinals. Kyler Murray did not have a good game. Neither did Cam Newton. It was a defensive slugfest. Patriots ended up kicking a game-winning field goal as time expired. Nick Folk made a 50-yarder as time expired. New England gets a 20-17 win. The Browns and the Jaguars, I didn't watch any of that game, but it looks like it was quite the game. Quarterback duel between Baker Mayfield and Mike Glennon. Running backs also had a good game. Nick Chubb, 144 yards and a score. James Robinson, 128 yards and a score. Man, that looks like it was a fun game. I might have to go back and watch some of that game because that looks like a good one. Browns got the win 27-25. Yeah, that game looks like it was close the whole way. The Falcons took the Raiders to the woodshed. I mean, I don't understand, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. Atlanta wins 43-6. Raiders did not find the end zone. They kicked 2 field goals all game. Bills beat the Chargers 27-17. Josh Allen defeats Justin Herbert. Herbert threw the ball 52 times. Completed 31 for 316 yards, a touchdown and a pick. Did you see Adam Thielen's Instagram story? I did not see Adam Thielen's Instagram story. Let me take a look at Adam Thielen's Instagram story. Again, for those of you that missed it earlier in the show, you'll have to excuse me. I have a case of the sniffles. Little case of the sniffles. Nothing too bad. Let's take a look here. Adam Thielen. Adam Thielen's Instagram story. Love my team. What a win. Hey, yeah, there we go.
Yes! 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 You gotta be kidding me! You gotta be kidding me! You gotta be kidding me! You jinxed it!
That's what you love to see. That's what you love to see. You love to see a guy celebrating his team win. You love to see that. Looking like the Iowa State fans on Friday after they beat Texas. What is that? What is what? The Instagram story? The sound that you were just hearing? It was oh, that's not what I want. It was Adam Thielen's Instagram story. He was celebrating the Vikings win today. I assume that's what you're talking about. I was just looking at Adam Thielen's Instagram story. Yeah, I was watching Adam Thielen's Instagram story. He was celebrating. I had the volume on my phone up. I apologize. Where was I? Oh yeah, the Bills beat the Chargers. Bills had 3 turnovers, but the Chargers unable to do much with it. This game also looks like it was pretty good. It looks like the Chargers actually pretty well outplayed them, but just unable to get the win. Really close time of possession. Pretty even across the board. But Bills able to pull out a win. The Giants took control of the NFC least. That's right. The New York Football Giants currently would make the playoffs out of the NFC least. They would host a playoff game. Hosting a playoff game, the New York Giants would. If the playoffs started today, they beat the Bengals, who, of course, without Joe Burrow after his season-ending ACL injury, Brandon Allen was the quarterback for the Bengals in Burrow's replacement, or in Burrow's place. The Titans smacked the Colts for the second time this season. Or no, the Colts smacked the Titans the first time, and then this time the Titans smacked the Colts. I don't ever know how to judge that game. Because like I don't know. I feel like that game either goes really heavy one way or really heavy the other way. And this week it was Derrick Henry's game, and there you go. AJ Brown also had a big day. He returned an onside kick for a touchdown. That was fun. Dolphins beat the Jets 20-3. I mean, yeah. That's about it. The Broncos, without any of their quarterbacks, sent out Kendall Hinton, former wide receiver, or current wide receiver, former college high school quarterback, Kendall Hinton. He went 1 for 9 for 13 yards and 2 picks, and that one completion went to tight end Noah Fant. What a game that was. There were 25 total throws and 10 total completions in that game. What a banger. That was the first afternoon game, I'm pretty sure. Next one, 49ers. Oh, the 49ers beat the Rams. I actually didn't know that. Nick Mullins didn't. Wow, another absolute banger of a game. 7 turnovers in that one. Nick Mullins had 1 pick. Jared Goff threw 2. Goff and Malcolm Brown both lost fumbles for the Rams. And Mostert and Jeff Wilson both lost fumbles for the Niners as San Francisco won 23-20. And then in the game of the week, the Chiefs jumped out early as Tyreek Hill and Patrick Mahomes destroyed the Tampa Bay defense. Mahomes 37 of 49 for 462 and 3 scores. Tyreek Hill had 13 receptions, 269 yards, and 3 scores. Ooh, my. What a game from Kansas City. And they only won by 3, 27-24. What a day from Tyreek Hill. And if I wasn't playing against him in fantasy, I'd probably be a lot happier right now. But playing against him in fantasy, he got like 59 points. Like, what am I supposed to do against that? But yeah. So pretty good slate of games in the early, or I guess pretty good games all around this weekend, actually. I hope all of you guys watching had a happy Thanksgiving, celebrating with family, or at least what family you could celebrate with. I know it's been quite a year. Green Bay's defense is giving up 7 yards per play. Dang. Brady's a mix of Sidney Crosby and Milan Lucic. I've actually heard of both of those names. Sidney Crosby definitely more so than Milan Lucic, but I have definitely heard of both of those names. Let's see here. He had 49, 835. So he was 49, 835. So he was 165 away from 50,000. And Rodgers is currently at 128. So he needs, 165. So he needs 30. Aaron Rodgers needs 37 passing yards in the second half to hit 50,000 on his career. He'd be the 11th player in NFL history to throw for 50,000 yards. He would join Drew Brees, Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, Phillip Rivers, Dan Marino, Ben Roethlisberger, Eli Manning, Matt Ryan, and John Elway in the 50K gang. Mason Crosby puts it into the end zone, and the Bears will start from the 25. And Zdeno Chara. Crosby's a crybaby. Lucic is overrated. Chara is old. Yeah, that's about right. Mitch Trubisky under center. Cordero Patterson is the back. And they fake it to him left. Trubisky rolls to his right, looking downfield, and he's got Darnell Mooney out to the 40-yard line. Good catch on the sideline by Mooney. And the Packers defense continues to struggle, even against the Bears offense. The Bears' lowly, shitty offense is moving the ball this well against the Packers, but they do have 2 turnovers. Trubisky under center, 1 receiver each side in the eye. Cordero Patterson still the back. Give is to Patterson, running a right, cuts upfield. He gets hit by Kamal Martin, who's back in the game after going off with an injury on a kickoff earlier in the game. Trubisky under center, offset I. David Montgomery, the back, rolling to his right under pressure, escapes it. And he'll be run out of bounds for a loss of 4 on the play by Dean Lowry. So Trubisky takes a loss of 4. Okay. So 3rd and 7 now for the Bears. Trubisky back to pass, steps up in the pocket. He's hit by Preston Smith, and down he goes. Preston Smith. His first sack of the day, of course. Preston Smith recovered the fumble and returned it for a touchdown. What are Lazard's season stats looking like? 1 sec. Let's see. Coming into the day, Lazard had 15 receptions for 272 yards and 2 scores as Darius Shepard makes the fair catch on the punt. And then he's got 4 for 23 and a score. So he's sitting at 19 receptions for 295 yards and 3 scores at the moment. Of course, he had the breakout game against New Orleans when he had 146 yards. He scored a touchdown in every other game that he's played. He's got a long reception of 72 on the year. He's already equaled his touchdown total from last season, and he's only played in 5 games. This is the 5th game. He's also at about half the yards and half the receptions. So he's about on pace in receptions and yards, but he's looking better touchdowns, yards per game, and average yards per reception. I would not call him Marchand because as much as I hate Brady, he doesn't injure players. That's true. It's kind of hard to be that kind of a dick when you're the quarterback. I guess you could try to fight somebody, but yeah, I feel like Lazard would definitely, of course, I say that his stats are about even with what he was at last year. But he also missed a month and 2 weeks. He basically missed almost 2 months because he played September 27th against New Orleans, and then he was back November 22nd against Indy. So he missed 2 months of games basically. So he's on pace to be about even with what he was last year. And last year he played in all 16 games. So Lazard definitely stepping up as the number 2/number 3 guy with Marquez Valdes-Scantling. Scantling does not have a reception tonight. Elton Jenkins, the only offensive lineman to play all 5 positions on the line this season. Rodgers under center as the Packers start the drive. Play fake to Aaron Jones. Looks quick, short, near side to Jace Sternberger out across the 20. Picks up about 4. So 2nd and 5 here for the Packers out at the 23-yard line. Rodgers in the gun. 1 receiver each side. Give is to Jones up the middle. Cuts up field out across the 30 to the 34-yard line. Aaron Jones up the middle for 11. And the Packers pick up a first down. It's a good block by John Runyon. First and 10 out at their own 34-yard line. Quick pitch, Jones running right. He's got the edge. Marcedes Lewis, a lead blocker. Gets a good block on Kendall Fuller. There's a flag down as Jones picks up close to 9. It looked like maybe Marcedes Lewis actually blocked in the back. We'll check the flag here. It's going to be a hold on Robert Tonyan. So it'll be 1st and 20 for the Packers instead of 2nd and 1. Yep, he's got under the shoulder pad here on Khalil Mack. Good call here. 1st and 20 now for the Packers. At the 24-yard line, 2 receivers right, 1 left. Aaron Jones to Rodgers left in the backfield. Marcedes Lewis in the game at tight end. Gets the snap. Quick throw, Marcedes Lewis, who drops it near sideline. So it'll be 2nd and 20 now for the Packers. Uh, 2010 second round of the playoffs, Bruins versus Flyers, Game 7. One word to describe period 1: awful. Oh boy. I take it Marchand did something then. Rodgers in the gun, 5 wide here on 2nd and 20. Looking deep, far right sideline, looking for Lazard. And he overthrows it, missed him outside. Lazard and Valdes-Scantling both down there. Wonder if there was a miscommunication there. It looked like one of those situations where 2 receivers end up in the same spot. And so 3rd and 20 now for the Packers, who with their defense can ill afford to be giving away possessions. So 3rd and 20 here from their own 24. 5 wide again, 2 receivers left, 1 right. Quick screen to Aaron Jones, and that's not going anywhere. Buster screen. Busts up the screen. And it'll be 4th and 20. So J.K. Scott in to punt it. from the Packers' own 24-yard line. He's standing at his own 10. Gets off an all right punt. Fair catch signaled for and made. And the Bears will get the ball at about the 26-yard line. Decent punt there from J.K. Scott, about 50 yards. Philadelphia 0, Boston 3, end of the first. That doesn't seem like an ideal first period for a hockey team, unless you're Boston, and then it seems pretty ideal. The only thing that's somewhat keeping me calm in this, again, complete lax third quarter from a Packers offense is that the Bears offense scares me in no way remotely close as much as the Colts offense scares me. And the Colts offense doesn't actually scare me all that much. Like, I actually think the Colts are a really good football team this year. But their offense doesn't strike me as scary. Their offense strikes me as consistent. So they're going to do all of the little things right. They're not going to make a whole lot of mistakes. And if they do, it's because you made them make the mistake. Like, Phillip Rivers isn't going to miss too many open balls. Like, Jonathan Taylor's not going to make too many mistakes running the football. I was thinking, if this continues, say goodbye to this TV. Yeah, that was going to be me if Iowa State lost the game on Friday. I was gonna adios that television. You know what I'm saying? So the Bears take over here at their own 26. They'll run the read, and Trubisky puts it on the ground. I think he gets back on it. Trubisky tried to run the read option with David Montgomery, and the ball found its way to the floor, but Trubisky able to get back on it. Preston Smith almost got on his second fumble of the day, but Trubisky able to get there. That's another good play by Preston Smith, though. Trubisky wasn't going to do much even if he didn't fumble. Trubisky in the gun, 2 receivers left, 1 right. Looking left side, throws it behind Anthony Miller on the curl route. So it'll be 3rd and 11 now for the Bears offense. Third and 11 for the Bears here at their own 26-yard line. And they actually mark it at the 25. So 3rd and 11 from the 25. Trubisky in the gun, trips receivers right. Montgomery in the backfield. Packers bring a blitz. Trubisky looking deep. He underthrows it, and Savage picks it again. Savage picked near midfield. He's returning it 45-40, and they actually rule him down. They actually ruled him down. I'm not sure he was. That's one you might want to see him play, as Anthony Miller does look like did touch Darnell Savage, but that's his second pick of the night. Darnell Savage intercepts Trubisky out near midfield, and the Packers have the ball back. Darnell Savage's second pick of the season. Early in the second, the Flyers came back. It was 3-2. Hey, there you go. There you go, Philly. Gonna do what I do. And with 3 minutes left in the second, JVR ties it 3-3. Philadelphia 3, Boston 3 at the end of the second. All right. So now both teams have had an equally bad / equally good period. You'll love to see it. Hey, guys. Savage is pretty Darnell good at football. Ha! Get it? No? I saw that on Twitter. Don't hurt me. Please stay. I need you guys. Please stay. I need you guys. You guys are my only friends. Aaron Jones with the carry as the Packers get the ball back, and he'll bring it to midfield. Pick of about 3 for Jones. Oh, man. Trubisky throwing it into triple coverage deep. That'll never get old. 2nd and 6 just across midfield. Rodgers takes a snap, give to Aaron Jones, bounces it outside. He's got the corner inside the 45, dives forward to the 40. Stays on his feet, and they marked him down. Jones didn't think he was touched. He played until the whistle. It'll be 1st and 10. First and 10, Aaron Jones' third straight carry. Goes for about a yard, maybe more, just inside the 40. It'll be 2nd down for Aaron Jones. 2nd and 8. Ball at the 39. Play fake to Aaron Jones. Rodgers rolling to his left, sets his feet, fires. He's looking end zone. He's got Tonyan open at the 5. Touchdown, Green Bay. Robert Tonyan springs free down the middle of the field, and Aaron Rodgers sets his feet and finds him. Aaron Rodgers goes over 50,000 yards on a 39-yard strike to Bob Tonyan in the end zone. 9 minutes left in regulation. Lucic unnecessary. Took way too much time to get off the ice. Ref, Boston minor penalty for too many men. Yikes, bro. Can't have too many men on the ice. Rodgers will get you every time. Big Bob Tonyan finds the end zone. Rodgers over 50K for his career. Crosby puts through the extra point, and it's 34-10. Green Bay in the third. weekly Bob Tunyon is a top 5 tight end in the league right now. Reminder. Crazy what dumping Jimmy Graham can do, Lamau. Yeah, you're right. $50,000 yards and counting now for the old man, Aaron Rodgers. Rodgers at 50,007 yards now for his career. What a career that man has had. Now let's get him a second ring, boys. Crosby puts the kick through the end zone for a touchback. 50 seconds left on the power play. On the left, Hartnell to net again to Plano. Behind the net to Richards on the right. Back to Gain in front. One-timer scores! Speaking of scores, it's 34-10 Packers with 6:30 to go in the third quarter. Trubisky looking short middle, broken up Kevin King in front of Allen Robinson. Great play by King. Philly 4, Boston 3 final. Wow, fewest passes to 50,000 yards, Ben Roethlisberger and Aaron Rodgers. I know Ravens 8, not happy to hear that. Sorry, man. Trubisky now 2nd and 10 in the gun. 3 receivers right, 1 left. Trubisky looking right side. Scrambles now out to his left under pressure. Flips it towards Montgomery. Far sideline, but it's incomplete. 3rd and 10. Bears moving left to right here in the third quarter. 34-10 Packers. Aaron Rodgers having a fantastic night. 4 touchdowns on the day to 4 different receivers. Adams, Mercedes Lewis, Alan Lazard, and Big Bob Tunyon. Came back from 3-0 in the series, 3-0 down in the game. That's insane. That's incredible. Trubisky in the gun. Looking right side. Throws it low. Darnell Mooney goes down to get it. And they rule it incomplete at the 45-yard line. And the Bears go 3 and out. 4th and 10. Bears go 3 and out. 3 incomplete passes. Darnell Savage. Oh, no. Darnell Savage slow to get up. Darnell Savage slow to get up. So tomorrow night, Monday Night Football, Seahawks, Eagles, and then Tuesday night, Ravens 8, Baltimore Ravens take on the Pittsburgh Squealers on a Tuesday night on NBC. I imagine Al and Chris will have that. Punt is away. Fielded at the 34 by Darius Shepard. Fair catch called for and made. Davante Adams takes one fewer game than Sterling Sharp to make it 500 receptions for the Packers. He's the fewest games now in Packers history to hit the mark. Give to Jamal Williams up the middle. Nothing doing. Bears all over that one. Nichols and Edwards Jr. Guess my favorite cup final ever. I'd imagine it's one that either the Canucks won or Boston lost. If I had to guess, I don't exactly know years off the top of my head, but I would have to guess one of those. Rodgers under center. Play fake to Jamal Williams. Rodgers looking, throws left side. He's got Allen Lazard, who gets popped by Jalen Johnson. And Lazard is down, immediately takes off his helmet. Allen Lazard down. Jalen Johnson lays the boom on Allen Lazard. That's a good clean hit. Shoulder pad to the chest. I mean, that's a really good hit, but damn. Fuck, man. Damn it, man. That was a big hit for sure. Yeah. I mean, it was a clean hit. That's exactly what you want as a defender. Shoulder pad to the chest, no helmets at all. I mean, that was textbook, but damn it, man. 2019 was your favorite final cup ever? Or cup final ever? Game 7 was all the memes. And fair enough. St. Louis, baby. I really hope it's just he got the wind knocked out of him. Man, it was a clean hit, but man, Rodgers in the gun. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Rodgers looks over the middle. He's got St. Brown across midfield to the 45 and out of bounds at the 42. Equanimous St. Brown with a first down takes a seat on the Bears bench. But man, like I was saying, it was a clean hit, a big hit, but a clean one. But man, as much as I'm thinking about that, I got some bad memories of Bears receivers taking shots at Packers receivers for no reason. I think back to Davante Adams got targeted by Danny Trevathan a few years ago. Rodgers under center. Give to Jamal Williams inside the 40, 35, 30. Runs over a man to the 25, and Jamal Williams with a big carry for Green Bay. Pickup of close to, or just over 15. It'll give him 17 on the carry. Rodgers under center, 2 receivers right, 1 left. Give to Jamal Williams again, running right, makes a cut close to the 20. They'll mark him down at the 21, pick up a 4. Get down tonight. Lazard walk. Lazard got out of the blue medical tent and went to the bench, not the locker room. That's a good sign. He's got a jacket on. Hopefully, it was just getting the wind knocked out of him. Gets it to him. After a shot. Scores! It's deflected by O'Reilly, and it's 1-0 Blues. 1 receiver right, 2 left. Jamal Williams still in the game at running back. Give is to Jones. Inside the 20, close to the first down, but he'll be about 2 yards short. Hoping it's just getting the wind knocked out of him by hope it's just a wind knocked out of him for Lazard. Nothing serious. Of course, Lazard came back from core surgery last week against Indianapolis. So to see a big hit to the chest, center mass area like that really sucks. Rodgers in the gun here, 3rd and 2. Give to Jamal Williams. He's not going to get the first down. He'll be about a yard short. Picks up a yard. 4th and 1. Lazard sitting on the sideline with a no helmet and a jacket on, but he was talking to someone. He didn't look too in pain on the sideline, but 4th and 1 here, 34-10. Packers leading. Ball at the 16-yard line. Packers go empty set. Now motion Jamal Williams to the backfield. 2 receivers left, 1 right, and the Packers will take a timeout here at the play clock expiring. Not even an attempt at trying to draw him offside there. Fourth and 1, and the Packers offense does come back out. Fourth and 1, Rodgers give to Jamal Williams up the middle, fighting for it, and he'll pick up the first down to the 13-yard line. Minute 50 to go in the third, and the Packers looking to put an exclamation mark on this dominant performance by the Packers over the Bears. Here's Schwartz on the final rush of the period, able to get it to Pietrangelo, and he scores! St. Louis 2, Boston 0 at the end of the first. First and 10, trips receivers right. Jamal Williams in the game. Motion Devontae Adams. Give to Jamal Williams up the middle, inside the 10, inside the 5. Fighting Jamal Williams. Touchdown, Jamal Williams. And that's a 40 bomb for the Packers at Lambeau against the Bears. Jamal Williams finds the end zone. And, I mean, not that I don't love it. Oh, Lazard's out there celebrating. Yes. Mason Crosby puts through the extra point. It's 41-10. We want Jordan Love. Alan Lazard has been cleared to return per the Packers. As the Packers hang man, St. Louis really giving it to Boston at the end of the first. And Mason Crosby will boot it away. He squibs it. It's fielded at the 18-yard line by, I think that's Holtz. JP Holtz, number 81. So Bears will take over at the 35. Trubisky's still in the game. Give it to Montgomery up the middle, close to the 40. He'll pick up 4 yards to the 39. So the Bears are about to drop their 5th in a row. Trubisky, far sideline, broken up again. Kevin King, his second great pass breakup of the day. Boring second, no goals. I mean, that happens in hockey. Tarasenko gives it the front, scores. Brandon Shed has made it 3-0 Blues. Tarasenko, I've heard that name before. 3rd and 6 now. Bears from their own 39-yard line. Trubisky in the gun, empty set. Trips receivers right, 2 to the left. Looking over the middle, he finds this man that's Ryan Nall. Ryan Nall on the reception. First down, Chicago. And Bears don't have to snap it again here in the third quarter, but I'd imagine urgency will take over down 31. Maybe they'll snap it, maybe not. I don't know. Clock's at 10 seconds. Doesn't look like the Bears will actually end up snapping it. Don't worry, I'm back. Well, welcome back, Talon. Haven't missed a whole lot. Lazard took a massive shot from rookie Jalen Johnson. Not sure if you saw that. He missed a drive, but he has been cleared to come back in the game. As it's 41-10 Green Bay at the end of the third quarter. Bears on the move, though. We've got a whole ass fourth quarter, hang a 50 burger on them. Yeah, you're right. Dude, I want to put 80 on the Bears every week. Gets hit, Perrin, but he gets right over it and gets in and scores 4-0. Waiting all day for Sunday night. Yo, you can't show Julius Peppers in a Bears uni. Come on, man. Come on, man. You can't do that. He played for both of us. Trubisky in the gun, empty set, 2 receivers right, 3 to the left. Quick throw for right side. He's got Robinson. Kirksey missed a tackle, and Alexander makes the tackle across the first down marker. So the Bears keep the drive moving. Packers with a win today would move ahead of Seattle for the time being. Of course, Seattle plays Philly tomorrow. Give to Montgomery out of the gun. He'll bowl his way forward for 4. Second and 6. That was a false start by both tackles on Chicago. Injury update. Darnell Savage questionable to return with a back injury. Trubisky in the gun, looking over the middle, now rolls out to his left, looks to set, and he'll just flip it out of bounds. It'll be 3rd and 11. Third and 11 for the Bears, looking to extend the drive. Tim Boyle taking snaps on the sideline. It looks like Rodgers' night may come to an end here at the start of the 4th quarter. 3rd and 11 for the Bears from the 40-yard line of Green Bay. Trubisky in the gun. He'll take the snap. Looking far right side. It's incomplete. He threw it short, intended for Robinson. Darnell Mooney, excuse me. It looked like Mooney somewhat stumbled coming out of his break, and then Trubisky threw it low anyway, and there was really no chance for that one from the beginning. Jordan Love time. Man, I would love to see Jordan Love just so I can have something. Just so I can say that we didn't completely waste our first draft pick. So 4th and 11 now for the Bears at the 40-yard line. 3 receivers right, 1 left. David Montgomery in the backfield. Trubisky looking far right side. He's got his man. That's Anthony Miller beat Chandon Sullivan on the out route. And the Bears will keep it going after the 4th and 11 conversion. First and 10 now from the 38-yard line. Three receivers left, one right. Trubisky looking left, goes over the middle now, and he overthrows Anthony Miller, who had Sullivan beat, but Trubisky throws it high. It's incomplete. I also think Jordan Love has still been on every single week's healthy scratches. Yeah, Jordan Love was listed as an inactive tonight, unfortunately. But it does sound like we'll be seeing Tim Boyle, unless maybe if Chicago scores here, they'll keep Rodgers in it. Montgomery on the carry, bowls his way forward, fighting for extra yards, and Montgomery takes the 2nd and 10 carry for 11 yards. It'll be 1st and goal in the red zone for Chicago. Montgomery, 9 carries for 91 yards. First and goal from the 18. Trubisky drops back, looking far sideline, looking pylon for Jimmy Graham. Incomplete. Jair with the coverage on Jimmy Graham in the end zone. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. That's good coverage by Jair. Do 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 do. 2nd and 10 now from the 18 for Chicago. 3 receivers right, 1 left. Trubisky takes a snap, looks middle of the field. He's got Jimmy Graham. There's his first catch of the day. Down to the 5 for Jimmy Graham and the Bears. It'll be 1st and goal there. Yo, can I get a David Montgomery touchdown for fuck's sake? Jesus. Are we gonna give him the ball inside the 5, or are we just gonna keep letting Trubisky throw it for no reason? First and goal from the 6. Trubisky in the gun. 3 receivers wide right, 1 to the left. Jimmy Graham motions wide right. Trubisky over the middle, and he finds Allen Robinson for a touchdown, his 2nd of the day. And that'll cut the lead to 41-16, Green Bay. Cairo Santos on for the extra point. Snap good, hold down, and Santos puts it through. It's 41-17. To get by. Tell you what, I like these streams a lot more than I like the Bucks stream or like the Vikings stream. Although I will say they do make it a little harder because I feel like I gotta make up more space. When it's a close game, it feels like there's a lot more to talk about. Bears scored. There's still a threat. Drop 50 on them. I like that mentality. Game's not over till it's over. Seven of 9 for 68 yards and 3 scores on play action. You'll love to see it. Cairo Santos on for the kickoff here. 41-17 lead for the Packers. Packers prepped for an onside kick. We'll see if the Bears come for it. Santos will boot it deep, and Shepard will let it go into the end zone for a touchback. Rodgers with the highest passer rating in the league on play action this year. Funny what happens when you give an MVP type quarterback a run game. Speaking of that, Aaron Rodgers does come back in the game. Aaron Jones as well. Give is to Jones up the middle. Picks up a yard, maybe 2. Packers also, if you'll remember, got a defensive touchdown this game. I believe that's their second defensive touchdown of the season. Chandon Sullivan had a pick 6 against Detroit in week 2. And then Preston Smith with the fumble recovery return for a touchdown today. Rodgers under center, 2 receivers left, 1 right. Jones is the back. Rodgers takes snap, give to Jones up the middle, finds a hole across the 30, stays on his feet across the 35-40, and he's wrestled down at the 43-yard line. Aaron Jones with a tough run out across the 40. Stays on his feet, broke a tackle. I wasn't quite sure who he broke free from. We'll get a replay of it here. Buster Screen overcommits on the blitz, and Jones makes Roquan Smith miss. And he gets out across the 40 for another Packers first down. Rodgers under center, 2 receivers right, 1 left. Jones is the back. They'll give it to Jones again up the middle. Not much doing on this one, as Jones will maybe get a yard. Ten minutes to go here in the game. The Packers leading 41-17. Looking to kill as much clock as they can, get this game done. Rodgers under center, 1 receiver each side. Jones is the back. They'll pitch it to him left, and not a lot of running room this time. Makes one man miss, but Johnson able to recover, and he'll tackle him for a big loss back to the 40. 3rd and long coming up for the Packers. Tuesday night special of Sunday Night Football. Oh, God. Next Sunday is going to be Broncos Chiefs. Oh, boy. Third and 13 here for the Packers after Aaron Jones got tackled for a 4-yard loss. From the 40-yard line, 3 receivers right, 1 left. Tunyon in the game at tight end. Rodgers steps deep throw. He's looking for Adams, who drops it at the 15. He was against Buster Screen. And Davante Adams hit him in the hands. A perfect throw from Aaron Rodgers, and Davante Adams couldn't quite come down with it. A.K. Scott on to punt it away. He will get the punt away. Not his best punt. It'll be fair catch called for and made at the 28-yard line. Or the 18-yard line, excuse me. Good Lord. The 28, that'd be bad. I feel like that was the last we will see of Aaron Rodgers, unless the Bears score immediately. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. A cherry on top of this one would be a Tim Boyle touchdown pass. Oh my God. Dude, I would scream so loud if Tim Boyle threw a touchdown. Oh my God. I would die, dude. Trubisky will take over here from the Bears' own 18-yard line. Takes a snap looking over the middle. He'll fire over the middle, and he finds Jimmy Graham working on my favorite Packers player, Will Redmond. Goodness, I love me some Will Redmond. Trubisky takes a snap, thumps off short over the middle. David Montgomery, who makes Christian Kirksey work for it and then falls forward out across the 40. You're looking extra fine. Well, thank you. Thank you, Harm Alaka. Appreciate it. Trubisky gives to Montgomery, wriggles his way through the line across the 45 for a first down for Chicago. Cheers to you, Harm. But I have lots of favorites, Talon. Trubisky takes a snap, rolls out to his right, looks right sideline for Mooney, and it's broken up. Jair Alexander. Wonderful play on the sideline. I have a lot of favorites, Talon. You know what else? You know what else looking extra fine tonight? Packers offense looking extra fine tonight. You know what I'm saying? Putting up 41. Well, I guess technically the offense put up 34. But you're my favorite. I don't know if that's to Taylor or me, but thank you very much. Trubisky under pressure throws it to Anthony Miller, who makes the grab at midfield, wrapped up immediately by Chandon Sullivan. Trubisky in the gun. We are now under 7 minutes to play. It's to you, Talon, is a little boy who only plays Warzone. Trubisky takes a snap, looks far side. He got Allen Robinson right at the first down marker. Jair Alexander makes a stop. And they're going to give him the first down. I think that's a good call. Come on, you and me are best buds. You want to play Warzone with us? Trubisky under pressure. Lofts it. He was looking for Cole Kmet. He overthrew him. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not much of a Warzone person. I'll be totally honest. I've never really been like a battle royale like fan of any kind, really. Oh God, Will Redmond, you are so bad. God, why is he still on this roster? He's so bad. Cole Kmet just like screamed right by Will Redmond. What do you play? I mean, I play Call of Duty. Like I play like multiplayers and zombies and stuff, but I've never really been like a Warzone person. Trubisky looks near side. Excuse me. He's got Ridley, who makes the catch at the first down marker. I play Call of Duty. I play like Halo games. I have an Xbox One, so I play the Halos. I play Madden. I got Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Looking to play some of that. We can do multi. All right. Trubisky low snap finds Montgomery over the middle. Nice little catch and run by Montgomery for 8, maybe 9. Packers playing really soft here, zone coverage, letting Trubisky stat pad a little bit. You know, Packers are just so courteous of their opponents that, you know, they want to make it look closer than it actually was. Trubisky takes snap, finds Jimmy Graham at the 20. They'll give him the 19 for some reason. Oh, I guess I should probably here you go, boys. That's the gamer tag for all you gamers out there. Cousins throws high for David Montgomery at the 15. Falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10. Man, Montgomery had Raven Green beat on the Texas route, and he just puts it high and ultimate poggers. Hey, you should definitely play Search and Destroy with us. Yeah, I'd be down. I'll be honest, I haven't played a lot of Modern Warfare. But I'm totally down. Totally down to play Search and Destroy. Not very good, but 100%. 2nd and 10. Timeout called by the Packers defense. 2nd and 10. 4:34 to go. Packers holding a 24-point lead. Don't worry, I'll carry. I am fully ready for you to carry. I just added it's Gerald. All right. I probably can't tonight, but I definitely can tomorrow. I'm free basically all day tomorrow, so I will. I will be sure to accept that. Deep dish pizza is overrated. Go Pack, go! Yes, that person wins sign of the night. That person wins sign of the night. Trubisky in the gun, three receivers left to one right. Ryan Nall in the game at running back. Trubisky looks far side. It's caught by Robinson. It'll be third and short. Hey, sounds good, Harm. Allen Robinson, 8 catches, 74 yards, and both of the Bears touchdowns so far. Third and 1 from the 11. Give is to Montgomery. Bounces it left inside the 5, and he runs over Will Redmond. And he'll be brought down at about the 4. It'll be first and goal there for the Bears. Please give Montgomery his touchdown that he so deserves today. Trubisky in the gun, 2 receivers left, 1 right. Looking left side, he's going to throw the fade, and it's broken up. Kevin King really should have had a pick there, but he does enough to break it up. 3:26 to go. Kevin King throws the fade, and Kevin King all over it. Oh, you got to pick that. If King picks that, he's going for 6 the other way. He's got to beat Trubisky, and he's got 6 the other way. Second and goal. 4 receivers right. They get it out to Montgomery, and he gets into the end zone. David Montgomery gets his much-deserved touchdown, his second receiving touchdown of the year. And I'm only happy with that because we're winning by 20. If this game was close, I would not be this happy. But you know what? Damn it, he deserves it. Man's bust his ass off today. Now that Harm is gone, you can admit I'm your favorite. All right. Just between us, though, Talon. All right. Just between us, though. Okay. Bears going to go for 2 here to try to make it a 16-point game. Cordero Patterson, all kinds of motion. They'll fake it to him. Looking underneath, Trubisky will throw it back to the end zone, and it's caught. Darnell Mooney. 41-25. Both Iowa State guys scored, and Iowa State or in Green Bay won by like 30. I'm okay with tonight. Tonight was a good night. Oh, if the Packers kick a field goal, we'll get scoregami. If the Packers get a field goal, we'll have scoregami. Packers should recover the onside kick and then kick a field goal, and then we'll have scoregami, and it'll be great. Davante Adams hops on the onside kick with 3:20 to go. Bears do still have all 3 timeouts. First and 10, Packers after Davante Adams recovers the onside kick. Aaron Rodgers still out there under center. Jamal Williams the back. They'll fake it to him, and he's looking for Mercedes Lewis. Rodgers will finally throw it Mercedes Lewis direction, and it'll fall incomplete. Hey, I like this. I like this aggression, you know? Put 50 on him. Put 50 on him. Rodgers under center, Williams in the backfield. This time they'll give it to Williams, fights forward, picks up 1 on the play. Got hit in the backfield, but falls forward for a yard. Bears will call a timeout with 3:09 to go. Man, I'm not looking forward to that Tennessee game on Green Bay's schedule. I'm not looking forward to that. 3rd and 9 here from the Bears 46. Rodgers in the gun, 2 receivers left, 1 right. They'll quick throw out to Davante Adams, throws behind him. He'll make a man miss and dives down inside the 40 to the 39. It'll be 4th and 2. Bears will burn their second timeout with 3:01 to go. Packers have already gone for it twice on 4th down today. With this NASCAR pass rush. Packers are going to go for it here on 4th and 2 with 3:01 to go. Ball at the Bears 39. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Williams in the game at back. They'll fake it to him. Quick throw out. Tonyan, he's got the first down across the 35 to the 31. And the exclamation mark on 4th and 2. First and 10, the Bears will burn their last timeout. Packers go 3 for 3 on 4th down. 2:45 to go. Bears out of timeouts, trailing by 16. Rodgers under center. They'll give it to Jamal Williams inside the 30. He'll be stood up at the 27.5-yard line. Pickup of close to 4. And that'll bring us to the 2-minute warning. Cleveland Browns, everybody, will go at least 500 this season. 8 wins for the first time since 2007. Denver Broncos, the first team since 98 Chargers to throw more interceptions than completions. Oh, man. Tyreek Hill, second player with 13 receptions, 20-plus yards of reception, and 3 scores. Jerry Rice did it in 1995. Dun, dun, dun. Jump around. You did. Let me begin. I came to win. Better me. That's a sin. Oh, come on. Come on. Let me dance to jump around. Rodgers at the 2-minute warning. Give to Jamal Williams up the middle. Another first down to the 16-yard line, and that'll end the game with the first down. Packers can kneel it out from here. And I'll go ahead and start the wrap up here. An excellent game from Aaron Rodgers and the Packers offense. They put up 41 points on Chicago. Rodgers, 21 of 29, 211 yards and 4 scores. Aaron Jones, 17 carries for 90 yards. Jamal Williams, 17 carries for 73 yards and a touchdown. On the receiving end, Robert Tonyan actually had more yards than Davante Adams, 5 catches for 67 yards and a score. Davante Adams did have the most receptions with 6 for 61 and a score. St. Brown had 2 receptions for 39 yards. Lazard had 4 receptions for 23 yards and a touchdown. Mercedes Lewis, big dog with 2 catches for 16 yards and a touchdown. Mason Crosby missed one of his 6 extra points. That's why we're at 41 and not 42. As Tim Boyle will take the final kneel down. And Roquan Smith not happy with Tim Boyle getting 0 yards on the QB kneel instead of -1 yard, because it wouldn't be the Bears and the Packers without a little bit of scrumming. David Montgomery had a good game for Chicago. He had 11 carries for 103 yards. That's 9 yards a clip. And Trubisky threw it 46 times. 3 touchdowns, 2 picks for him. 2 of those went to Allen Robinson, who had 8 catches for 74 yards and the 2 touchdowns. David Montgomery had 5 receptions for 40 yards and the garbage time touchdown there at the end. Darnell Mooney targeted 9 times tonight, only had 3 receptions for 34 yards. Cairo Santos 2 for 2 on extra points and made his only field goal of 27 yards. The Packers moved to 8-3 on the season. They are currently second in the NFC. As the Seahawks do not play until tomorrow night. They play the Eagles. So we will see if they can keep pace with Green Bay and New Orleans. At the top of the NFC, the Bears fall to 5-6 after starting the season 5-1. You love to see it. They're now tied with Minnesota and San Francisco on the outside looking into the playoffs. All 3 of those teams a game behind Arizona for the final wild card spot. Did not think I'd be saying that about Minnesota at this point, given their start, but Vikings are getting hot. And with the Packers win, they move to 3 games up in the division with 5 games to play. And still 2 division games against Detroit and Chicago still to go. That's going to do it from me for this evening. Let's see here. Next week, the Packers play Sunday afternoon at home against the Eagles. I will be streaming that game at 3:20 p.m. Central Time. Well, hello, Black Panther. Black Panther, you just missed the end. Packers came up with a big win against Chicago, 41-25. As we get to the end of the game, I'm so sorry, man. But you're welcome to watch the stream over. It'll be up on YouTube as soon as it ends. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me. The Packers play the Eagles here on Sunday afternoon at 3:20. It's Harm. He's back here for the closing words as well. So I'll be streaming next Sunday. I don't know. Well, actually, I do know because the Cyclone said they weren't allowing fans for the rest of the activity. So I will be streaming here. Senior night for Iowa State on Saturday against West Virginia in the season finale. I'll be streaming that. That's a 2:30 p.m. Central game right here on YouTube. You can click subscribe down below and click the bell icon to get notified when I go live. I usually go live 5-ish minutes. Man, now I feel bad. Don't go. I just got here. All right, I'll listen to the post game here. We can keep talking. Jack Collinsworth, you're going over the post game. But yeah, I'll be streaming Saturday and Sunday next week for Iowa State. But yeah, so go ahead and subscribe and click the bell down below to get notified whenever I upload a video and whenever I go live. Players of the game, we got Aaron Rodgers, Preston Smith, and Elton Jenkins. That's fair. Preston Smith, 3 tackles, a sack, and a fumble recovery touchdown. But did you click the bell icon? Yeah, that's the important part. You got to click the bell icon. Also, be sure to click that like button down below, somewhere down here. If you enjoyed any of the stream tonight. And if you didn't, you can always click the dislike button. Let me know what you guys like and don't like. Interviewing Aaron Rodgers here. Asked him what it means to hit 50,000 yards, and Rodgers goes, "It means I've been playing for a long time." That's true, Aaron. You have been playing a long time, but please don't go. Please don't go. Rodgers had, I believe, 211 was what I said. I believe it was 211. Yeah, 21 for 29, 211 yards, and 4 touchdowns. You deserve way more followers than a lot of streamers. Thank you, Harm. That means a lot. That means a lot coming from you. Yeah, we just stream every week and hope to get new people every week and enjoy the people that we do have here. I'm not begging for anything. I'm happy with what I got. You know, always be humble. Important thing is Lazard scored. Absolutely. Hey, Talon is the one that recommended me. Hey, thanks, Talon, for getting him in here. And that is the important thing. Lazard did score. Yeah. Represent Alan Lazard's got in the end zone today for the first time since week 3 against New Orleans. That's good to see. Bayside's back. Saved by the bell. What? What? Saved by the bell. What? Bears fans are so toxic. My cousin's a Bears fan. He is always talking trash about the Packers. I mean, I kind of expect it from. Can you tell me about my headset? Oh yeah. So I don't actually know like what brand it is, but I can show you the logo here maybe. I don't exactly know what brand it is. I've had this headset for like 5 or 6 years now. I've kind of worn them out on the inside there. But yeah, they got this cool like green light that goes like through them. It works great for Packers streams because go Pack go, and they're green. But yeah, I don't actually know what brand they are. They've got this cool little. Oh, hold on. I got this nifty little dial here that you can control. Like, it's got like a bunch of different settings and everything, and I can control like, I can control like voice chats, and then like get in-game audio, and then I can mute. But I use this for the microphone now. So, but yeah, I don't actually know what brand it is because I don't have the box with me at this apartment. But yeah, I got these for Christmas like 6 years ago. And I'm not really like one of those like super tech savvy guys that remembers everything. So I don't actually know what headphones these are. Green lights in the back. Yeah. So I actually got these, the lights that you see all down here, up and around. And then they actually come down in this corner and then above my monitors here. I don't know if you can see them. Yeah, you can in my glasses there. You can see them. But yeah, I got them for like $20 on Amazon. They got this cool remote. I can change all the colors. So we got like blue, we got red, and then we got like blue variants of colors down to like a pinkish purple. And we got like green, blue colors and everything. I really like them. And then we got like strobe and such. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so it like cycles through them and everything. Yeah, I figured for Packers games. Yeah, I did do red for Black Panther's birthday. It was what, like a week ago, 2 weeks ago? But yeah, I figured, I saw him for like $20 on Amazon, and I was like, having like cool like streamer lights would be cool. Like, so I could have red for Iowa State games and green for Packers games. And then like I can pick other colors if I ever decide to do streams for other teams. Hey, this is Taylor's Snap if you want to add. Yeah, sure. I'm an Alabama fan. Hey, man, I tell you what, Mac Jones looks pretty damn good. Not gonna lie. Mac Jones looks pretty good. Got a lot of good receivers on that team too. I don't know like anything about the Alabama defense, but whenever they talk about Devontae Smith and Jalen Waddle, is that his name? Know about those guys. All right, I guess I can add my snap here. Yeah. I like the AJ McCarron Alabama teams. Yeah. There was I used to watch like So I love the Big 12. Iowa State first and foremost. But I would definitely say that I like the Big 12 teams more than like any other conference. Um, but like I used to always watch the old like Alabama LSU games, and the final score would be like 9-6, and I would just be baffled because of how well they played defense in those games. Oh, also, you guys can check out, what are you going to college for? Journalism, mass communication here at Iowa State. We actually just got done with our fall semester here right before Thanksgiving. Yeah, I'd like to do stuff like this for a living. Journalism, writing about stuff. You guys can check out my articles. So I write articles for a website called Wide Right Natty Light. Yeah, we're in Iowa. Oh, that's cool. I kind of figured because Talon was an Iowa State fan that came in a couple Iowa State streams ago. So I kind of assumed he was from Iowa, or at least, like followed Iowa. But yeah, I write for Wide Right Natty Light. I do the postmortems every Monday. So there'll actually be an article up and probably usually goes up around noon on the site. But yeah, it's basically like a recap of the previous game. So there'll be a postmortem up from the Texas game, Hawkeyes all the way. Hey man, I'm not gonna. You do you, man. Can you believe Joe Burrow got hurt? He's the future of that team. Yeah, that sucked. Name their QB then. Which team's quarterback? Oh God, I'm being put on the spot here. I'm being put on the spot here. I'm about to get embarrassed on live stream. Oh, are you saying that to harm? Like to name the Hawkeyes quarterback? Or are you saying that to me? Because I know who the Hawkeyes quarterback is. All right. I'll give you a B for that. Because I think it's an S at the end. But who do you think will go top 5 in the draft? Ooh, okay. That's a tough one. I think. See, because it's weird. Because I think this is kind of a weird year for the. Harm isn't even a real fan. He doesn't even know the Hawkeyes QB. He looked it up. But yeah, this is a weird year for the draft, I think. Because like you've got all the COVID to deal with and everything. I think it's a weird year for everything. But I think Trevor Lawrence for me is would be, I think he'll go number 1 even with he missed a game or two for COVID. I think the Jets are done with Darnold. I think they're going to move on from him this year. Not to say that another team won't pick him up. Yeah, it's kind of a weird year for COVID and everything. I think Jamar Chase could go top 5. I think Justin Fields could go top 5. But outside of those two, Lawrence and Fields, I think it's a really weird year for quarterbacks because I think a lot of teams either have their set quarterback for the future or they have a young quarterback that they're not ready to give up on yet. So, when you look at the Giants with Daniel Jones, are they ready to move on from him yet? What is the football team going to do since they're benching Dwayne Haskins now? Are they going to look for someone to replace him? Are the Jets actually going to move on from from Sam Darnold? I think they're going to, but we could, there's a bunch of stuff that could go on there. There's a lot of bad teams that. Here, let me look up the standings real quick. I feel like there's a lot of bad teams. Like Jacksonville would probably go for a quarterback. Have you ever considered streaming games? I would love to put the games on the stream so like people could watch them. But I'm afraid of YouTube's copyright stuff. And that's the one reason I don't do that, is because the other thing that I've been told is I could try to get away with like streaming it on my TV, and then like, oh, I forgot my TV was on, something like that. But we actually don't have cable at the moment. For some reason, I have no idea. So I don't know if you can kind of see it. I actually currently have rabbit ears, like an antenna set up other way. Set up. You can see the top of one right there and the other top of one right there. I currently have rabbit ears set up. So I mean, that's the other thing, but yeah, I'm a little worried of YouTube's like copyright stuff and like having streams like taken down and having stuff like shut down and everything, and I don't want that to happen. Top one underrated Corby, I gotta go with, was Dak. He's on pace to have one of the most passing yards of the season. Yeah, I don't know. For me, it was kind of weird with Dak because it felt like the Cowboys got down by like 30 in every game, and then he threw for a lot of yards because it felt like the team they were playing against was playing super soft like zone, and it just kind of felt like garbage time. But he was doing enough to get him back in the game, which then made it not garbage time. But yeah, I definitely agree with that. Dak was what, 4th round out of Mississippi State. I think the Cowboys got a great pick with that. With him going 4th round. But yeah, going back to the draft picks, I think it's just a really weird year because normally you would think like quarterbacks, and I think outside of Lawrence and Fields, it's going to be a really thin quarterback draft. Also, I'd say one underrated name to look out for. You watched the Iowa State basketball game today? I didn't watch it. I did listen to it on the radio, though. I was watching the NFL games, and then I had the Iowa State game on the radio. It was an ugly start. I did not like the start. We got down like 14-2 against Arkansas Pine Bluff. Like, good Lord. But yeah, I had it on the radio. I was listening to it. Y'all ready for my basketball? Maybe my team is Portland and looks scary if you've seen the offseason they had. Portland. I'll be honest, I don't follow a lot of NBA basketball. My guy, Tyrese Halliburton, got drafted by the Kings. So I mostly just follow like where the Iowa State players go. So like Monte plays for Denver and Niang plays for Utah, and like Tyrese plays for the Kings now, and Talen Horton-Tucker played a little bit for the Lakers, and Tyrese gonna light up the league. I couldn't believe he went 12th. I could not believe he went 12th. I thought Tyrese was gonna be a top 10 pick for sure. And he fell all the way to 12 I thought the Pistons would take him at 7. I think it was 7. I thought for sure Detroit would. Yeah, Matt Thomas on the Raptors. I think is Naz still on? Naz is on like the D League for somebody, right? Is he still on like the Utah like D League team? Naz Mitrou-Long. Abdel Nader to the Suns. Yeah, he got traded in the Chris Paul trade, right? And then Deontay Burton on the Thunder. Who do you think rookie of the year will be? Low key, I got Anthony Edwards. I think Anthony Edwards is a good pick. I really do. I think he's a good pick. But I think I tweeted about this like during the draft. I think the Warriors getting Wiseman especially now with them losing Klay Thompson. I think James Wiseman's going to have a really good rookie year. I think he's going to surprise some people in out in Oakland. Or are they? They're not even in Oakland anymore, are they? Didn't they move like arenas or something? Yeah, I think James Wiseman's going to have a really good year. I don't know if I'd like put money on him winning Rookie of the Year. I think Anthony Edwards is a really good pick for Rookie of the Year, but I think James Wiseman is going to have a really good year for Golden State. Pacers, that's right. Yeah, it's a weird year for the NFL draft this year. But yeah, like I was saying, underrated player to watch for in the Big Ten. I don't talk a lot about the Big Ten on this channel, but a guy that I really like, Rondale Moore out of Purdue, wide receiver. Keep an eye out, Rondale Moore. That's a guy that's gonna make his name very well known if it's not already. I think Rondale Moore is gonna have himself a career in the NFL wherever he goes. James Wiseman is a real center the Warriors have, so I could see that. Yeah, I think the Warriors have just had such an issue protecting the rim in the years. That's what's gotten them like in the past is they haven't had a true rim protector. They had like Bogut, and then they had like they had Zaza Pachulia. like what? So I think that's a legit rim protector, and I hate it for Klay Thompson. That shit just sucks. Like that sucks. Coming back from an ACL and you tear your Achilles. I mean, that's just shit. Draymond is pretty good, but he needs some help. Yeah, I feel like Draymond's just more of an all-around defender. McGee was decent. That's true. I thought McGee got a lot of crap because he was always on Shaqtin' a Fool. Like McGee was like, I'm going to use the side of the screen here. So like, this is like your LeBron James, and this is like your opposite of LeBron James. Like McGee was like somewhere in here, right? And then he'd have one game where he'd like start to come up, and then he'd have, he'd come back down to normal. And then he'd have that one play that was just like off the bottom of the screen. Like he was just completely terrible for one play, and everybody remembers that one play. And then he works his way back up, and then he's sitting around here again, and he goes up and down a little bit. But like McGee always had that one play that always got on Shaqtin', and everyone gave him a bad rap. I think JaVale McGee is a perfectly fine center, and I think he was in Golden State, and I think he is for the Lakers. But like his lows were so low that people just couldn't get over them. Draymond is only good at defense. Yeah, Draymond can't shoot the ball to save his life. He's an okay passer, which works in Golden State's system because they're all about ball movement and everything. He's on the Cavs now? JaVale McGee's on the Cavs now? What? Hold on. He's on the Cavs now? When did that happen? What? On November? Oh, okay. It was like really recent. In exchange for Alfonso McKinney and Jordan Bell. I got to go. I'll see you next stream. Yeah, see you, Harm. I'll be streaming for the Iowa State game on Saturday. And then the Packers game on Sunday. Both of those are the afternoon kicks, so like 2:30 Central and then 3:30 Central-ish, somewhere in there. But yeah, I'll see you. I'm actually probably going to call it a stream here. I think this is a good spot. We let some people participate in the chat that weren't here during the stream. So yeah, I think I'm going to call it a stream here. It's getting kind of late. It's almost 11 o'clock. Stream's been going for 3.5 hours or so. Packers get a big win over the Bears. in the division. They are moving ever closer to wrapping up the NFC North. Buy man ticket. Yeah, you too, Black Panther. I will hopefully see you for the next stream. Be sure to subscribe and click the bell icon down below if you haven't already to get notified whenever I upload a video. I'll miss you too, Talon. I'll miss you too, man. But I'll be back. I'll be back on Saturday. No worries. And hopefully on Saturday we can officially celebrate a Big 12 championship berth. Hopefully then we can officially celebrate it. I will definitely celebrate with something if we make it. So I'm live Saturdays and Sundays for Iowa State and Green Bay Packers games. And then if they play on like Thursdays or Mondays or whatever, I do those too. But Saturday and Sunday next week, I'll be live. Be sure to like the stream if you enjoyed it. I appreciate all of you guys for coming in and hanging out with me during the streams and keeping me busy. Love talking with you guys. Appreciate all of you for hanging out. Love you guys so much. And that's going to do it for me. Packers get a big win. We're going to enjoy this one. Iowa State, a big win on Friday. Had a nice Thanksgiving with the family. I hope all of you guys did too. That's going to do it for me. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.